Oh, Merry Christmas. I don't like the way that's angled. How's everybody doing today? We doing well? Hi. Let me get this set up again. It keeps tilting. Good enough. So, how's everybody doing? You probably heard the news that we're going to be doing a little giveaway today. I also wanted to thank all of you guys. I hope you guys can hear me and everything. I guess we should do a sound check. Checkity, 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 check. Um, I also wanted to just thank you guys because, people using the Aquatic Arts code right now through the end of the year, it was Alex 15 and Alex 10. But if you use Secret 10, Secret 15, it changes every 3 or 4 months basically. And it'll change for the beginning of the year. I don't know to what yet, but it will. And that then allows me, whatever the commission is off of that, they then give me the option to buy livestock or give out gift cards with a chunk of that if I want to do that. And so, what I've opted to do for years is to set aside half of that and do gift cards, give backs, things like that. And if it weren't for you guys going to affiliate links and to those things, I couldn't do it. And so I have to thank you guys, and you should thank each other for doing that so that I can do these giveaways. I mean, already we did 500 total in giveaway prizes in the kind of middle of November, and then at the end for the Thanksgiving / Black Friday thing, we gave away $1,000 worth of prizes to different people, including 3 different shrimp packs. And this morning, we were able to do another giveaway for shrimp packs. And so today, I'm just giving you guys a heads up that at some point in the stream today, we're going to do a giveaway of up to the value is up to a $250 breeding pack of shrimp. And so that gets you basically 15 shrimp, but they always give any of our supporters, if you're using our codes and things, they always give us 17, 18, 20 shrimp instead of 15. But it's going to be at least 10 females, 5 males, full grown, all grade A of whatever color you select. And then it's going to come with a whole big wide array of leaves for tannins and for biofilm and for enhancing color and for the babies to be able to survive and eat. They've shown now in an actual study that the shrimp live longer, molt more, which you'd think would speed up their life cycle, but they live longer by 20% when they have access to ground leaves. And specifically, I think they tried like oak, almond, Indian almond, like the catappa leaf, oak. Then they did jackfruit, and they did moringa and a couple others, but it didn't necessarily matter as long as they had a surface to munch on like that where the biofilms would grow. Also, let's see here. Yeah, so also there's all the beneficial health impacts to your fish too. So I just want to give a shout out. And also I did a big long deep dive that was an hour long. It's audio if you want to listen to it while you're doing a water change or whatever. Guide to tannins and what tannins are, and historically where the words come from, and what tannic acid is, the constituents of it, the gallic and pyrogallic and hydrogallic and all these other acids that form, as well as the phenols and all the different compounds. So if you're interested in that, there is a video up. That's the last upload I did. Also, cheers. This will be the 5th Christmas that they're not sponsoring me, but they should be. I got to work on that this year. But how's everybody doing? How are we doing? Curtis St. Martin, good to see you, brother. Discordia Creates, good day. Sky Dancer, how are you? Who else is hiding in here? Sketty Nona, what's up? Dev, hey, what's going on? Hank, what's up, my man? Um, let's see here. Donnie Wolf, good to see you. I feel like it's been a minute since I've noticed you. You may be here all the time, but it's been a minute since I noticed you in the chat, so it's good to see you. Emma Messinger, hello. And Linda Worth, hello. D Sorat Desorats. How do you say your name? DS Orats, or is it D Sorats? Anyways, welcome to you also. Aquapuncture, hello. Brandon, Guppy Girl, I gotta give you a shout out for also all that your Vivi listings and stuff. They look fire. So right on. Kyle Thompson, what's up? Lady Rorschach, always good to see you as well. Did I say Kyle Thompson? I think I did, but hello to you as well. Luke Wang, what's going on? Kenny, I know you're lurking in here somewhere because you messaged me. Are you okay? Because I was, late. I was on the phone and then I got distracted with an issue in the fish room, but I also was on the phone with a potential another giveaway, which I will do like a pop-up stream. And I wanted to mention too that I will be messaging one of the members with a selection when I get it from Aquatic Arts, a list of everybody who bought stuff from Aquatic Arts. I'm going to do another giveaway. It's not that it was required, and that's why I can't like really do a live giveaway. There's this gambling sweepstakes law technicality, but I can say out of those people, I've decided that I just wanted to give them something after the fact. But I'm going to do another shrimp breeder kit or gift card, and I can announce that for members too. But then we're going to give one away to the public, to anybody who's here right now. They have a chance to win in just a little while. We're going to give the value is up to $250. And I'm going to pull it up right now so you guys can take a look once again at what you're getting for that for free, essentially. But we'll also check on those shrimp. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about today, if nobody has any pressing issues or thoughts, because if you guys have any questions, we'll go to the questions and I'll start going through the chat in just a second here for that. But also, I wanted to talk about maybe the future of the hobby and some of the like high tech or changing trends that we think are going to happen. Um, I don't know if we'll get there or not, but that's the topic depending on if we get through the other stuff. So, hello, Reels Tank. Hello, KBH Nanofish. Hello, welcome. Uh, I saw a question. Where was it? MNC, what's up? Rocky and Miles, what's going on? Randy, good to see you, buddy. Chew, hello, welcome. Merry Christmas as well to all of y'all and to all a good night. Let's see here. Did they do similar study on choya wood and shrimp? No, I didn't. I didn't find any info on that. In fact, most of the info I've given on my videos that are like how to collect driftwood and which driftwood is safe for your aquariums is based off of the material data sheets that OSHA creates for woodworkers. And so that tells you like if it's a particulate in the air that's dust or whatever, that tells you usually it's specific chemicals like bleach or vanilla extract, whatever it may be, anything, any dye or chemical that's out there that's in industry. Well, they also do that for woodworking and for carpentry. They do it about different wood, and so a lot of times you can find in that like, oh, if there's a problem for humans, there's definitely a problem for fish. Now there's some that also still have problems that don't give problems to humans, but it's kind of, it's a handy way of finding studies and data where there isn't any. Nobody's really paid to study driftwood in aquariums. Caitlin, hello. I went to the store the other day specifically for Dr. Pepper, and someone had bought out their entire stock of 2 liters. There was one Diet Dr. Pepper left. That should be illegal. That is a tragedy, and I am from the bottom of my heart. That's 3 sizes too small. I'm sorry to hear that. The same thing happened to me, and in fact, do I still have the little voucher? I'm pretty sneaky. I like to think of myself as a modern David Copperfield. But where is it? That's not it. Do, 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 do. Bum, 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 bum. Maybe I don't have it handy. But what happened was they were out completely when I was at the store the other night of Dr. Pepper. Like they had this sale that was buy 2 12 packs, get 5 free. I don't know where they come up with that insane math, and maybe they just assume nobody's going to carry like 7 of them out or whatever whatever the deal happens to be that week. But I'm that guy who's crazy enough to do that. No problem. I'll do it several times and stock up for, I don't know, the end times, whatever. But they had to write me a rain check because they were literally out. I had to buy a 12 pack of Mountain Dew Code Red, which I haven't had that stuff since it came out when I was in college. But that stuff I used to like. It tastes like a Shirley Temple with way too much caffeine in it. Anyways, I have this little voucher that's like, go ahead and take 5 soda 12 packs. You bought the other 2, and they're supposed to take it from you and check it off, so you can't come and turn it in several times. But in theory, I could go back again. I could probably go to the same guy and he wouldn't even care. Anyways, I'm not going to do that. With the wind chill, it's -40 where you are. Dang, that is cold. It got to I think it was -9 or 10 with wind chill last night, or the night before. Might have been the night before that it was that cold. But it was down in like 12 to 15 degrees, I think is what the low was. And then there was an ice storm today, this morning. And so the city is just like ground to a halt. I ran to the store this morning, and on my car there was ice, probably an inch thick, to the point where I punched the side of the frame of the truck door, and it looked like shattered glass where I hit it, and then I could peel pieces off. Yeah, but it was bad. All the trees and everything had like perfect little ice encapsulation around each little twig. It's pretty wild for Seattle. I know some of you guys get that a lot, but the problem is that now it's like melting, and so it's extra slick now that it's warmed up a little bit. Victoria, hello. Raphael, hello. You watched my video on tannins twice. Learn something new every time. Well, thank you very kindly, MNC. I'm glad you liked it. I could have gone into a video, and I was really torn on what to do, because for the researching that, I've been researching that for, well, like actually a year, but intensively again over the course of a month. Each weekend, I would kind of pick it back up, and I wrote out a script that I then proceeded not to follow at all. But I timed it so it would have been a half hour, the script, because I have a little app that will, kind of like a teleprompter, that will roll your script for you. Well, that didn't happen. I got too excited and I started talking about all these little rabbit trails and things, as you guys probably figured that I can't help but do. Jose, what's going on? Good to see you. Who else is in here? Cameron Carter, hello, welcome. Please wait. I gotta drop some fish off at the local fish store right fast. All right, yeah, we'll wait for the giveaway. Guppy Girl, was that you who has the Vivi listings? Let's see. Um, Discordia says, I'm mostly listening at the moment. Have to keep an eye on Frisk and Maverick since she decided to invite herself back into his tank from a cup after yesterday's antics. Oh boy. Yeah, can't keep fish apart when they want to be together. Um, Victoria says, Alex, I appreciate it. Alex's hat already welcomed me though. Yes, I'm trying, right? So this hat was on a dead goat, not but several minutes ago. Actually, a dead sheep, a Corsican ram uh, with the big curly horns. So we have that in the living room. It's a long story, but it gets dressed up for Halloween, which seems fitting. So my wife decided to dress it up for Christmas by putting a Santa hat on it. And it's over by the fireplace, and like there's kind of some cobwebs and stuff. So when I went to grab it, I was like, oh great, what kind of monster spider is going to be in my Santa hat crawling out onto my face while I live stream? DeFreeze, what's up, Rob? How are you doing, man? Good to see you. Reels Tank. I know a lot of y'all like Diet Dr. Pepper, but I mean, a lot of people also, I don't know, put their finger in light sockets. So it's hard to explain what other people do. I just know that the OG, oldest soda still being sold. Uh, This is 1 year older than my state. Washington State is -35 with the wind chill. Yeah, man, some of you guys are just getting hammered by the cold. Probably getting hammered just because it is cold. -2 in Chicago currently. Yep, that's spicy meatball. Silver Creek Aquatics, what's going on? Emma, 35 in Florida. That is not ideal. I'm worried about all the fish farms. So I think tomorrow morning, guys, I'm going to release my tour of Imperial Tropicals. And it's going to be another long video, but it was crazy. I've never seen a facility like that. I think what I'll do is I'll drop one big long video that's like an hour and a half long. And then I think I'm going to do another video series of kind of breakaway interviews from that. So if you're interested just in how they breed apistos, for instance, and we talk about that, I'll break those away. Whereas the tour and showing the overall facilities and each section, that will actually be in the long one, and kind of more talking philosophically about where's the industry headed, how many generations, like the fact that he's had 3 generations of people in the business, stuff like that. Luke, you might be the warmest person around if it's in the 50s where you're at, man. Northern California. Seriously, other than Miami, yeah. Oh, Caitlin D, you live in the Seattle area as well. Yeah, it's crazy. Everything is completely iced over. Glad it's warming up. I didn't know you lived in the Seattle area as well, but awesome. Thanks for joining the stream and for coming by. Asha Llewellyn, hey, what's going on? I hope you're doing well. Judy Basco, hello. Oh, yeah, you caught a live stream? Well, you just lucked out. You get to hear me ramble about whatever I want for a while. Poetic Song, hello. Daniel Velez, what's going on? Who else is in here that I haven't said yet? Oh, Judy Basco, you're watching from South Hill in Puyallup, huh? Well, welcome. And we got more Northwesterners. Love to see that. First Class Fish, I'm mostly watching on my TV, so if I don't say hi or miss something, I'm not ignoring anyone. Well, that's just fine. Don't worry about it. Just sit back, relax, have yourself a merry little Christmas. Just be ready to enter a hashtag when we do it with a $250 value giveaway. Discordia creates Richard Bunt. What's going on? When am I going to build a Lego filter? When I get Legos. I don't own any Legos. One of the I was going to say few. One of the downsides of not having kids is that I don't have any Legos to step on at 3 a.m. with bare feet, just stabbing the bottom of my foot. Dumb Bud, hello, welcome. Let's see here. Who else is in here? Did I catch up to chat finally? Yeah. Barry Liley. That kind of looks like barely legal. It's 30 Celsius in Australia. Yeah, you have it. That is a hot one. What's the hashtag? I haven't said anything yet. It's a pound symbol, but it'll be something like a word that I tell you guys soon enough. You know, I figured I'd just bask in the glory of all you guys who might be hearing word of, you know, that I'm doing a giveaway, so more people might show up than normal. And I figured I'd just make you guys suffer and not do the giveaway until, you know, the middle of the stream at some point. It's below freezing in my area of Texas. And you own some Legos if I need some. If you send me enough Legos to build a filter, I feel like I might need some like connects or what's that kit that has like little motors and stuff, like I want to say Rubio's T or Robe. I never say it right. Rube. Honey, how do you say that?
I don't know what you're trying to say.
Rubio's T or Rube.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, thank you very much. Very helpful. All right, guys. So, Yeti, what's going on? Good to see you as well. Wait, Caitlin, I thought you said you were in Australia. Oh, wait, yeah, never mind. You're talking to someone else. It's summer down in Australia. Yes, okay. You are in Washington. Okay. All right, got it. My brain is somewhat assembled. So let me show you guys. Well, we'll show you guys the pretty version first, and then I'll show you guys the realistic. What happens? Greg Jones, what's up? Roy Boas, Ribos. I think I think that makes sense. Thanks, Greg. Legos are pretty expensive though. Off-brand filters, off-brand Legos won't work, but maybe I wonder what would be cheaper. Legos if you had to buy them new, or the filter. Now that's a question that I don't know. But I do think that modular stuff is going to be the future of the hobby, where like it almost snaps together, and I think it'll all have sensors too. So like it'll be able to tell you the humidity, the temperature, whatever is a relevant sensor that it needs. I think all of that will be worked in to different things. I mean, I think in the future also we'll see like, you know, like cores, how the mountains turn blue when it's cold or whatever. I bet we're going to see more and more packaging that's interactive in the sense that it will, like when it's expired, it will turn a color, or a certain, like maybe a word will show up. There's all sorts of that material data science tech that's on the way and just hasn't been utilized yet, but it's coming. But believe you me, new Legos are like 20 or 30 max piece. So I think the filter is cheaper. Interesting point. Wonder if I go to Goodwill and get some Legos, if they would be cheaper than that. I was looking for sensors for a home project, and they are really expensive. Yeah, Chris, they are still expensive, especially if you get like Inkbird or any of the ones. The trick is you can't buy anything. Honey, can I see that again?
Why?
I want to show people the eggnog.
Already half of it gone.
Wife made eggnog. I don't drink alcohol though, so basically she didn't make me anything. She made me a big bucket of milky stuff to look at and not be able to drink. It smells really good. Our friends made eggnog cheesecake the other night, and that was freaking delicious. Um, but yeah, basically the hey Nancy B in Tennessee, good to see you. Why when? Hello from Indonesia. Well, welcome. Happy to have you here. And Santa says Merry Christmas as well. John Monroe, what's up? Master Black, what is going on? Good to see you. I feel like there's some folks I hadn't seen in a moment in here, so it's good to see you. Oh, the thumbnail scared you. Yeah, that was AI created. The thumbnail for today's stream, I did fish. What did I say? Fish of the future, and then I think I wrote like circuitry, and that was the prompt. And I did it a couple different combos, but that was the one that I selected that I was like, oh, I can dig that one. Yeah, it is kind of creepy. I agree. Aquarium Shed, what's going on? Crip Keeper Aquatics, Merry Christmas. What's going on? Yes, Merry Christmas. Scuba Steve Vlog, hey, welcome. If you just found my channel, like you were saying, I'm glad you're getting to catch a live stream. It is magical. Now, the thing you have to know, especially if you're watching this live stream in time travel, like tomorrow or something, which doesn't apply to any of you, but it might apply to you if you're watching, is that these are for you guys who are here in the chat. Sometimes I'll cover a specific topic or we'll look at somebody's shop or listings online or a species profile or something like that, or I'll have a story from the history of fish keeping. But more often than not, it's just us hanging out and getting a chance to chill as a community, that being the primary goal and everything. So let me show you guys the shrimp breeder kit that I'll be giving away today. Do, 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 do. Did you heat something up, honey?
Yeah, I mean some tea.
Oh, yeah, it's the burner then. I was like, something smells like burning. It tastes like burning. Is this? Yes. All right. Share. So we can go to aquaticarts.com. Right now, the code is still Alex15 or Alex10 if you've already used the 15% off in this allotted period. But we're going to be changing that soon. So everybody will get 15% off whenever they want it. Plus, I'm going to try to do more of the drawings like we're doing again now for people who do shop there. I like to do drawings and giveaways so that it's just an extra thank you to those of you who decided to do it. But at the same time, I'm still going to do giveaways for people who didn't spend any money, because you guys, a lot of folks who can't spend money on things like, frivolous YouTube stuff, let alone the aquarium hobby, you guys, you deserve a Merry Christmas just as much as anyone else. So let's go to the shrimp breeder combo boxes. And I think this gift card, I'll have to double check, but I think it's going to be good for any of the breeder boxes. Like, as far as, I think it'll work for if they include the guppies yet, or if they include like mystery snails, things like that. It should all be covered. So yeah. So I know a lot of these say sold out because right now they're shut down for a few weeks for winter shipping and everything. I think the only thing you can buy right now online is gift cards. Like, that's it on a lot of retailers. But any of these shrimp, look at these blue velvet dream shrimp in the shrimp breeder box section. Orange sakuras are really pretty too. You know, the thing is, there's not money isn't reflecting the quality of shrimp necessarily anymore. Always like painted fire, cherry red, uh, breeder box combo. It's only an 88 dollar value, or wild form neocaridina, only a $79 value. But then you go down to a blue diamond shrimp breeder combo box, and that is $240.99. So it really varies. But the moral of all that is just get whatever you want, you know, with the gift card. And wait if you have to till it's back in stock. I think in early January is when it will be back in stock. But before we get to the giveaway, I do want to do another little thing. And that little thing is going to be to check on Vivi. So if you guys recall, I did freelancing for this company. I did all these little fish cutouts and a lot of the kind of planning, helping with the planning of how to lay things out. There's still kind of a fight on our hands almost, in the sense that the developers and the programmers, you know, they don't have the chats set up yet so that there's messaging on there for anyone other than buyers and sellers. They can talk, and the help desk can talk, but it's not set up yet for me to be able to go in there and just be like, "Ooh, Luke, you've got some awesome plants. Nice work." But also this art here, this is all art I did, my interpretation of you know, pictures and images of different things. And we had to do that for every section. So for fish, for plants, for invertebrates, for amphibians, and then go to saltwater, for marine fish, for marine invertebrates, for uh, corals, for macroalgae and mangrove plants, and for live rock, and then also for dry food, frozen food, live food, nutritional supplements, feeding accessories, breeding and propagation supplies, habitat and decor, hardware, medication, water conditioners, other supplies. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. So we had to come up with images for all that. But I wanted to just take a look, and there's a couple people who've been on here that I want to give a big shout out to and tell people, like, it's growing. I think after this little winter break period where a lot of people aren't shipping, I think that Vivi will grow quite a bit more. But so far, they've had a few hundred transactions, and we really need to like help encourage this. If you guys like this model, which is essentially you sell whatever you want, it's $25 flat rate shipping overnight and insured, 25 bucks even for any size box. You know, some of the boxes people have pulled, I guess, on this have been like big boxes. But yeah, whatever you're shipping, it's 25 bucks, it's overnight, and it's a killer deal. And there's unusual fish on here, which is rad. So like the ornate rainbow fish, Tiwa Creek, dwarf neon praecox, turquoise rainbow fish, and they're gonna be whatever price you see them at on here. They're gonna be that, but they could go. Somebody could come in and sell it lower too. But like here is I really love these radnocentris, but they're 10 bucks, and Roseline's selling them. Also, we've got some other interesting ones. And the thing I like about Vivi is that is the future of the hobby also, I think, is the transparency in where things were sourced. So this says cellar bred. So we know that they're from Madison, Wisconsin. Uh they're from where it says they're from, which is fabulous. All right, guys, let me pop over to you guys. We need to show you guys the shrimp. I just wanted to make sure that um, Wait, you've upgraded your website. It's not my website. It's Vivi, which is its own unique thing, started by the owner of Aquatic Arts, who I've worked with quite a bit. His name is David, and his wife Crystal, that run the company, started the company. But they are owners of Vivi. They're just being much more hands off. Hi, fell asleep, Sage Lindsay. Am I that bad today? Did I make you fall asleep? Well, you can tell folks. Here's a link, like especially like my tannin video. Here's a link if you can't sleep. This will put you to sleep. It's really an insomnia cure, if you think about it. All right, so let's look at the shrimp packs. I don't know why I jumped over to Vivi, other than I was just excited by some of the stuff I've seen on there lately. There's been some really good quality, nice stuff, and I've heard nothing but good things. All but like 2 of the orders that have gone through so far have done really well. Also, I need to get my vision checked. I keep squinting with one eye to try to see the screen better, and it's like straining that eye. Plus, it probably makes me look like a pirate. Okay, aquatic arts. Okay, so you guys saw the shrimp, but what I wanted to show you guys alongside the shrimp is that these breeder combo boxes. So there's also, I think, let's see what crayfish they have right now. So I think the gift certificate's still also good towards these orange CPO dwarf Mexican crayfish too. I think it's also good for come on, breeder box. Oh, the little crabs, when they get those back in stock, or when they have enough babies that they want to sell. The adorable little vampire crabs and Halloween crabs and disco crabs, all those Indian mountain crabs are going to be available. And then fish breeder kits are going to be the newest piece, and he's going to do everything from cichlids and a pair of angels or a pair of electric blue rams or whatever, which I think is super cool. And they'll sex them for you, so they'll get you the female, the male, and if they're in a big old tank, they're going to send you the ones that were pairing off, or that they saw doing that behavior. All right, let's get to gotta get our way back to the garden on our way to Woodstock. All right, let's see. Okay, here we go. This is what I was looking for here. So with each order of shrimp, like I was saying, you get the lopsided load. So you're getting 10 females and 5 males. So the females will be making you profit very quickly. But in this pack, you get a piece or 2 of cholla wood, either one long piece or 2 shorter ones. You also get these palm fronds that are knotted up, and you can either untie them or you can just toss them in as is, or you can cut them into strips and use them as spawning mops with the knot there, and you can put something that floats up top a little more. But you don't even need anything that floats if you're just pinning them or suction cupping them, or however you want to attach it to the side of your aquarium too. But then you also get these 3 food types, which are in baggies. I mean, there's like an ounce in each one of stuff to try, which is more than your one shrimp tank will ever need in even 6 months, probably like a year's supply. But then also you can see that there's the catappa almond leaves, there's some jackfruit or cinnamon leaves, there's moringa leaves, there's another smaller leaf, there is a bunch of alder cones, there is one live plant, but also I think we're going to start seeing more of the um, all in one for real type kits. So things like substrate, things like test kit stuff, or whatever it may be, anything that is uh, important or of value in that section, which should be pretty cool. But yeah, here's just another spread that looks pretty nice of the tannin, botanicals, and fibers and all that. So you get all that plus the 15 shrimp up to 20 shrimp, with it being double the females to the males, which I think is really cool. So that's what we'll be giving away. And I'm going to show one more thing, and then we'll actually do the giveaway. But that is what we're playing for. A new car, or not a new car, but a new shrimp. Risa 88, hello. Yellowstone Aquatics, hey yo, good to see you. Anybody else that I'm missing? MX Rider, what is up? Daniel Velez, I said hello, but what's up again? I feel like I'm getting most people. I think we're pretty good. Okay. All right. So let me show you guys my little project. And what's interesting is I'm not gonna lie, I put a heater unit into the fish room, and the shrimp tank's up on the second from the highest shelf, and it got so hot up high due to this little heating unit that it actually was about 95 or 94, 93, whatever it was, degrees in that room. And so I actually cooked my shrimp for a minute, and I luckily I caught it, but I had to move the females into another tank because they were all doing really bad. The females were all on their sides. It wasn't a pretty sight. It was very sad. But once I caught it, changed it, got him into a safe place, put some cooler water in, did the whole 9 yards, I realized I have more babies than I did to start with shrimp by a long shot. And that's in the 2.5 gallon tank, the smallest standard rectangular tank you're going to find in the hobby. That's in that tank with no filter, no aeration, no heater, nothing, just wild. And I've done videos explaining what I did, but I took a lotus pod that was real mushy and soft and covered in moss, a little bit of algae, a little bit of archaea, a little bit of bacteria and fungi, I'm sure, but basically a slimy, rotten lotus pod, and use that as the thing that would jump cycle it. Let's see here. It's a wait, what is Silver Creek saying? It's a curved acrylic cube that's 29 gallons. I know the one you're talking about. Yeah. Reels Tanks, what's up? What is the site you are on, Secret History? This site with the shrimp is aquaticarts.com. And they have all sorts of stuff. Although right now they're kind of shut down for the season until I believe the second week or so of January is when they'll be shipping again. You can still order if it's in stock. It's just they really tried to get rid of any stock that would be sitting there for 2 weeks while they allowed their employees to, go home with their family and have a nice Christmas break with kids and stuff. But yeah, like right now, actually, you can see on Aquatic Arts, they have Beta machiensis, They have, I mean, yeah, they've got a selection. Kubota rasboras, these black, I love these, the Myanmar species. Don't cross them with the scarlets. They become these super ultra mean monsters, in my experience. And they're big. They're like the size they normally are, and some. Then you've got all sorts of just different loaches and oddballs. You know, the stuff I really get happy when they bring in are the stuff that's supposedly really hard to breed and stuff like that. That then people are working on figuring out how to do so. Um, but this is another really beautiful fish that doesn't surprise me why that's out of sale. Same with the Medaka. Even though the prices have jumped about 3 to 4 times what they used to be in about a 2.5 year period, they've gone up from $1 or two each to anywhere from 8 to 15 just for the common ones, let alone the super rare ones that can fetch like $10,000. I'm not kidding either. But yeah, right now most stuff is marked as sold, but you can buy whatever you want there and put it in your cart and wait until it's not so crazy with shipping and all that. So all right, let's take a look at the shrimp tank real quick, then we'll do the giveaway. See, I told you I was going to make y'all sit through this stream and get the likes and watch time up. By the way, guys, we are only 30 subscribers away from 35,000 subscribers to the channel and 500 members to the channel. Now, I try to keep my membership extremely affordable at $1.99. It's as cheap as I can make it, but yet it also does make a difference when you have awesome, incredible people like all of you in the chat that support the channel and everything. It's just incredible how you guys act as a community. You guys blow my mind. Legacy Aquascaping. Hey, what's up? Good to see you. Did you change your name from somewhere else or what's going on? JPPL and S, what's going on? There's a giveaway. How did you know? How did you know? Someone's tipped off the fuzz. Yes, there is going to be a shrimp breeder pack giveaway from Aquatic Arts, and you can select any of the colors that are in breeder packs on the website. Even if they're out of stock, you just have to wait till they are in stock. But if I get you into contact with the manager and all that's on site, a lot of times stuff that's out of stock, they just don't want to lose the colony, and so there's plenty of babies. There's still, say, 10,000 shrimp in these barrels, but they need 20,000 a week or whatever, and so they're not selling them, but they can make an exception for good customers or giveaways, things like that. Aubrey, hello, good to see you as well. But yeah, let's take a look at that one in the other room, and then we'll be right back to do the giveaway. So let me pull this up. Crown Tail Half Moon, what's up? Santa says sup. I get to be Santa for the moment, and for once I feel like my gut is not big enough. Like, since when is that anybody's problem? I have some rearranging in the fish room I plan on doing in the next few weeks also, where I want to get rid of some of the ununiform tank sizes. And I would like, I mean, ideally I'd like to fit a 55 in there somewhere, but what I would really like also is to take little tanks like the 2.5 gallon or the 5 gallon or the 10 or the 20 longs and put them all like boom, 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 boom right next to each other, so I can get the most effective use of space. Let's see here. Do. What are you watching, honey friends? So guys, if I get a copyright strike, it's because my wife can't resist watching Friends. The pivotal documentary series on life as a 20-something, 30-something year old in New York City. Let's see on StreamYard if it's letting me. Oh, there we go. Alexander 2. All right, we're good. Excellent. Lady is back. All right, we're headed out to check out the actual the little shrimp farm that I set up. So this is in a 2.5 gallon tank, and you can see I've been moving tanks. I moved the tank that was back in here that was just a grow out, but we've got the little shrimp from Aquatic Arts in here. This is what the pack's going to be like. It's got all the moss that I got from their setup. It started to take over, and then I had some kabamba clippings that I put in here that are doing well. The kabamba's in here because when the nitrates start to creep up, the kabamba will no longer have pink tips. It'll start to turn orange or yellow, and I like to be able to see that. So that's one little hint. And then also with being able to see on the Anubias that I put in there, you can tell a little bit about the iron and all the other levels. But check this out. So it looks like there's not that many adults because I cooked some of them like an idiot when I put the heater on. But there's probably 7 of the adults still in here, mostly hiding back in here. But when we start to look closely, check this out. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's so many babies in here. They're all over every surface. And some are itty bitty little new ones like this guy. And some are mid-size. But you can already tell that they're good quality. I mean, look at them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, those 9, 10. They're all very bright. So this is the 24 karat, the yellow back shrimp. And again, nothing but a $15 shop light is on this tank. A little bit of aqua. Well, there's a whole series. You can check it out if you want to see the nano breeding for profit. But the moral of the story here is that I am going to be very shortly, I'm going to have all these little yellow shrimp babies growing up, even if the parents didn't acclimate super well and I cooked them because I'm an idiot by leaving the heater on. The babies, they're much more resilient, and so they've done a good job. Also, I was gonna say, where is it? Moved around some things. Also, the Lucanusi, the blue, my favorite little cichlids, my favorite little dwarf cichlids, they're in here with the tetras, with the purple, even though they're clearly cornflower blue. And then the endlers that like acidic water, my odd strain of endlers that have been just captively turned into they don't need hard water. And then we've also got my harem of guppies. I moved over the females with the bell bottom male, and then I got the what do you call them, the coals out of the way, so that made me feel better. It's not warm in this tank though. It's a pretty chilly tank. In this one right now, it's probably 70 degrees, 72. Also, we got least killifish in here. Right here. Here's one, and I'm gonna return this little least killifish actually up into here where my sheep's head, or not sheep's head minnows, they're from Roxanne, the humpback lamias, where they're at up there. They seem to get along really well. So yeah. And then my 3 female bettas that I'm trying to spawn with 1 male. I just can't seem to get the male to want to spawn. These females are full of eggs and they're like, yeah, I want to spawn. But the male, Rasbo, wherever he went, he hasn't been doing very good at making his nests and stuff. So I don't know. I'm probably going to have to put them all in jars and put a piece of paper in between and do that whole old school trick to get them to do what I want. But then also we've got my lake inlay fish hanging out over here. The gouramis that are the thick lip ones, they're hanging out in here. And I actually got more of a man-made strain over here, and they're just so pretty. And so I got the same species, but a different strain of the sunset gouramis, because I really would like to breed these too. Also, the CPDs are doing well. Look at just look at how pretty. These guys light up like firecrackers. They're so pretty. And this tank, by the way, this is the one that crashed and everything. This was the lake inlay biotope, but now we've got a few things that aren't lake inlay, like snails. That has really helped the algae. And then the radnocentris, those aren't a lake inlay species, but these are actually right off Vivi. Yeah, I got a good chunk of them. They've been doing well so far. And then just look at that beautiful fish. He looks incredible with that dark marking under him. And he's got his female friend right there. So if I start seeing them building their nests, I'm definitely going to move them. Thanks, Lady Rorschach. I appreciate it. You like the gouramis too? But then also these CPDs are really bold all of a sudden. They had a few more babies. Those are 2 female CPDs right there in the front. They had a few more babies, and it's just made them come out and show themselves. Same with the golden ring danios, gold ring danios, or gold eye danios, however you want to call them. They're doing great. Their Latin name is the Tinwini danio. They're doing great. The stuff that Luke Wang sent me, the Persicaria, doing really well. Sao Paulo and the however you say it, Coegoium, doing really well. And then we've still got a few of the wilder. I got a big old male, clunky male in here to see if maybe they'll cross. Maybe that'll happen before the other things. And we'll see. But yeah, everything's doing well in here. Stuff's still carpeting and all that, which, I mean, that's good. It's work, but it's not too much work. And then also we've got the beautiful Empire gudgeons hanging out in here somewhere. I don't know where they are. They sure hide a lot. And then, yeah, everybody else is pretty content. Everybody else is doing pretty good. These gouramis, the samurai gouramis, since Fishtoberfest, have been growing out steadily. There's a good number of them in here. There's like 7 of them, I believe, right now.
So yeah, they're getting bigger. They're all over an inch for the most part. I think all but one are. I don't know what to do with this odd duck, this orange one. Was that a Lowboy 50, Alex, with the Garami CPDs and rads in it? No. So it's not a Lowboy. It's a rimless that I got that's called the Bookshelf, and it's 22.5 gallons, and it's like 30 inches, I think. I don't think it's the 33. But in any case, yeah, I love it. And there's a build on how I built it too, and how I used I recycled milk cartons to do. I also did deep substrate highlight. Yet there's not even. I mean, there's 14 inches from the substrate to the light. So this thing gets cooking, which makes it a really tricky tank to keep balance. But it also means that like you can do some magic with the plants and growing them immersed and getting them to grow out immersed. Like the Bacopa, within the first few weeks of having this tank set up, had come out and was blooming. Oh, and I have something really special to show you guys before we do the actual drawing. Like I said, let's see if we can sneak up real quick on the rare, only kind in his genus, Lucanusi. There he is with the green and blue and yellow. Beautiful color palette you don't see on any other dwarf gouramis, really. Or dwarf cichlids, rather. Sorry, guys. Just a beautiful fish. There's a male and a female in here. But I love them. Also cleaned out the Turkana tank. I mean, it's a mess, but I need to scrub it and everything. But the water's out of there right now. Oh, there comes the big male. He's showing off. He's doing something, saying, "Get out of my way, ladies." But no nest. I don't know what he's up to. I'm gonna have to synthetically make him a nest. All right, so all that's good and great and dandy, Jim Dandy. But check this out, guys. I have the purple plant, whether or not, we don't know for sure whether it's a Crispus, a Ponegeton Crispus. That's what it was sold to or given to me as. But it's a beautiful, I mean, purple or burgundy kind of crossover color, depending on the angle you look at it. And I've trimmed this a week and a half ago, and it's already up this high. I need to send Jimmy P some plants, and then I need to list some of my rare plants to sell too. The slugs and snails have been eating this since it started blooming, and I think that is because of what we were talking about in the tannin video. I think that the phenols go from when it's getting ready to make seeds, all of a sudden a lot of plants go from tasting extremely bitter in the wild to tasting really delicious, and it's so that the seeds get eaten, whereas they don't taste good. They taste just bitter and awful the rest of the time. But check out this flower that's growing right now. So when this has seeds, now I'm going to have to take little Q-tips and try to pollinate each one of these little flowers along here. But when it is ready to do that in probably another 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I should be able to then get it to bloom and create seeds. Now there's a little bit of algae up in here. The fish can't really even get up in here in these mats. And I've been keeping the light on way too many hours a day just because of this plant here. I've been leaving it on like 16 hours a day easily. Which obviously is just asking to get an algae problem. But I don't mind this kind of algae. It's not that big of a deal. It's easy to clean up. I can literally stick it to itself and use my hand like this. I know things are getting steamy in here on the camera lens, but yeah, I can literally just do that. And then I've got it all on my finger, and then I can just put it into the pile, wet my hand a little bit, ball it up. Yeah, it's so easy to clean, especially if you wait for it to get bad. Like it's not super bad right now, but when it's a big old clump on a certain area, then you can really easily, especially if if you don't care what it's clumped onto, then you can really dispose of it quickly. See, this is a big old tangle of it. And so I have to be gentle trying to get it out of in between all the different little flower nodes or leaf nodes over here. All right, guys. So you guys have been hanging tight well long enough for the giveaway. So we should come up with a hashtag. And I wonder if you can dry clumps of soft algae and just use them like algae wafers. I don't know. That is a good question. I know you could if it were spirulina or something, but I just don't know what this filamentous algae is. Also, over in here, this is another problem is I'm getting this is an algae. What this is it is little bladderwort. And so this is a carnivorous plant and it is eating all the little seed shrimp and micronutrients that I try so hard with tannins and other things, the substrate being deeper and the plants being dense. It's still filled right now. It's grown out into this annoying clump. And right now it's eating all these little nodes on there are eating any sort of little microscopic creatures that would normally be healthy for the tank and helping create an ecosystem. They're just getting annihilated by how quickly this stuff grows, since it can use photosynthesis uh, and its other method of growing by eating the nitrogen. But this sure has a lot of leaves. The pink lady plant sure has a lot of leaves, the Logonandra. Let's do the giveaway, guys. So we'll do the giveaway here. Let me toss this, wash my hand. But we're going to do, let me switch back to the other computer in a moment too. We're going to do a giveaway of the up to $250 value kit for the shrimp kit. And the hashtag is going to be hashtag. So let me write that. All right. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me now? Okay.
You got sound now. All right. So that means you guys can go ahead and start typing already. We've got, let me get up the screen, but it's hashtag, just to be a smart ass. Let's see here. And again, I have to thank all you guys who use the codes from Aquatic Arts. It's very helpful in that the commission from that, I save at least half of it and I give it back in gift cards and promotions. All right, let's see here. Okay, share. All right, so we got 64 entries, guys. It says there's 111 of you. Johnny Best, welcome. Tempest Walker, hello. Beta Aquatics, hello. KBH, hello. 9 Bear. I like that name. It's like an 8 Bear, 9 Bear. Yeah, Guppy Girl, did you ever answer? Are you the Guppy Girl on Vivi? Because your site is beautiful. Nino Franklin, what's going on? Nino, I'm gonna say that you and was it Alishon that last one? You guys are probably gonna be ruled out of this one, just to be fair. But if you want to play and then give it to somebody, that's totally fine. All right, guys. We're gonna need to bring it on home here. Hashtag. I'm gonna hit stop soon. It says there's 112 of you, but I'm only seeing 70 entries. So I guess a lot of you guys are watching on the TV or something. All right, guys. So we're gonna do it. I'm gonna type stop, and then nobody will get to enter after that. But if you want to win the shrimp kit, which this is the 5th kit we've given away this year, or this, not even this year, in the last month and a week, so the last 5 weeks. And I have to thank you guys for allowing this sort of thing to go on, and thank obviously Aquatic Arts massively for that too. All right, so stop at 72. All right, Andy, you got it in. Steve, you got yours in just in time. Anybody else need it? Oh, okay. All right. I'm gonna allow those to keep going on. Yeah, there's a giveaway. A shrimp kit. Yeah, I know. 186 element. Are you like, oh, there's a giveaway every time I tune in? Who cares, right? House of Sass. Hello. All right, so if you want in, guys, I'm gonna give you 30 seconds just in case you guys. I don't know what you're doing while you're watching this live stream. If you didn't know there was the giveaway, but there's a breeder kit, so you get all the botanicals, you get moss, you get at least 10 female shrimp of breeding age. Some might be buried even when you get them. And then you get 5 or more males, all fully grown, all grade A of whichever color you select, and then. I think in the future, it probably won't be this round, but next. I think they're doing substrate also, and maybe like an Anubias or a plant. So you'll have everything you need. And they want to start doing kits like that on how to spruce up your tank. And so I'm going to be helping them a little bit with curating alongside their main manager and their great employees, working on kind of what I'd like to see in a tank. Like these are the plants I use to monitor, to see how hard the water is or to see what the nitrogen is, and then have a combo maybe of the 3 to 5 plants that allow me to know things like, those parameters without having to check, and sell that as a package, or sell your shrimp kit with everything from the substrate, everything but the tank. And in fact, they do sell tanks now too. So yeah, but if you want to win, enter pound symbol or hashtag symbol, and then the word hashtag. And now I'm going to say stop for real. Stop for real. Peplin, you got in there just in time. Oh, good. All right. You guys ready? Can you feel the anticipation? 78 entries. Let's click and draw. John Monroe. Well, John, we have a bit of a conundrum in that John Monroe won the shrimp kit already. Do we want to draw again? Because that was in November. I mean, I know they're different times, but John, since you're getting a shrimp kit, would you mind if I redraw? I just feel like that's only fair since that was only a month ago. But I didn't really specify that. I just mentioned the last giveaway. But I think we should do another giveaway. And I can just click it again, if that's okay with John. Because I think John already has some coming his way from the kit he got in November. John Monroe, yeah, you could give it away, John, too. Yeah, if long, John, can you give it away to somebody in the chat? Are you cool with that? Or did you want to give it away to someone like in your personal life? Because the reason I asked too is because I'm not gonna resubmit to Aquatic Arts like, hey, John gets 2 of these. Whoever you give it to, we'll give them their info. Oh, that's really nice. Okay, yeah, I'll allow that because she's worked really hard and totally deserves it. That's very sweet, John. Thank you, man. And I hope you both enjoy your kits. But I think that is a nice chain of events. If you guys don't know 503 Aquatic, Shanna, that is awesome. That's super nice of you, John. And I do appreciate it. So those were the giveaways. I had one more giveaway that I'm working on, my own money, and I was going to try to buy a gift card for $500. If I can buy it for $400, it'll still happen. But the deal was to get a deal like that, and then that way I'd give it away. But I don't know if that's going to happen. I was talking literally earlier with the folks on the phone, and it's not Aquatic Arts, so it'd be a different site that hasn't done gift cards or anything yet. So they're still trying to figure that out. But I'll either do that this season, or we'll be back with more giveaways early in the next year and all that. So I'm happy to say we've given away this year now. We've given $1,250 in shrimp kits up to that value. We've also given away 4 now Aquatic Arts gift cards of $100, 2 of $50. I gave 2 other people another 2 50s for just being kind in the comments and answering one another's questions. I love doing that, and I hope to keep doing that. And then we also did a Malawa shrimp giveaway in September, a few of those, and I'll be selling some of those too. But yeah, we've had a lot of kindness in the community, and a lot of you guys that are just so generous, so supportive of the channel. A lot of you members that just make this all possible. And I always want to keep that in the forefront of my mind when thinking about the channel, thinking about content, all of that. So I'm going to call it a night. And I hope all y'all have an incredible Christmas, Christmas Eve, all that stuff, or Hanukkah, or Kwanzaa, even though nobody celebrates Kwanzaa. Caitlin says, where do you sell your plants? I have 2 smaller tanks to plant. I would love to purchase some. So I try to mostly sell locally, especially when it's this cold out. But if you want to get plants from me and you are local in state, or want to drive up here by Aquarium Co-op or Aquarium Zen perchance, maybe, because I live nearby both of those places, you can contact me at Alexander J. Williamson at gmail.com. Make sure I got that all spelled right. Yeah, okay. So if you want to sell some of that, or if you want to buy some of the plants and you're in the immediate area, you can email me. Or I've been wrangling the blue Malawa shrimp, which nobody has other than the 6 people, I believe it is now, that I sold them to over the summer, and the coals that have the genetics, which I also did over, I guess it wasn't summer, it was September. So, but other than that, y'all are it. And I will be digging into that as soon as the temperatures return to safe temps to ship. Who will be live streaming next? Let me take a look. Wow, there's a lot of people live streaming, apparently. You've got Casual Aquatics doing some giveaways, it looks like. And then you've got Bob Kaler doing something. Father Fish's channel that's always on. Let's see here. And then we've also got Catfish Terry and Bwizzle Aquatics all going on right now and into the future. I'm going to say that sorry about that, guys, if you heard all that. But I'm gonna, it's Blake's Aquatics. That's odd. Let's see what's going on here. When I clicked on that Fish Fam Christmas link, that said, where did it say it? Oh, it does say Blake's. I don't know why I got it coming. So yeah, Casual Aquatics, Blake's Aquatics, Bwizzle's Aquatics, Catfish Terry, Kaler's Aquatics and Reptiles, and those are your choices next. So please continue to support the Fish Fam. I appreciate it big time. And then also, oh wow, we got a super chat that I didn't notice somehow. Emma, thank you so much for the super chat. I don't know how I missed it. It only just showed up now. So thanks for nothing, computer coding, internet gods. And then also, I'm just seeing it now too. Okay, there's Emma. Okay, you didn't have a message? Thank you so much, Emma. That's very kind of you. And then I thought, oh yeah, and then Pacific Northwest Aqua also a super chat. Merry Christmas and happy Festivus. Festivus for the rest of us. Yes, indeed. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to get out of here, but I do truly appreciate the love, the support. It looks like Blake's Aquatics is pretty cracking. I'd maybe go check out Blake's Aquatics channel. He's Australian. He's a nice guy. He works hard, and he's an intelligent dude as well. But I hope y'all have a good one. I'll be streaming again on probably the day after Christmas. Maybe Christmas if my wife falls asleep from too much eggnog or something. and anybody's feeling lonely, then maybe I'll hop on for a moment. But other than that, yeah, I probably will be MIA until the day after Christmas. So I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I hope you guys take care of your critters, your plants, your fish, and your microbiology, your ecosystem, your biome. Most of all, though, take care of yourselves, because if you don't do that, you can't make a huge difference and change the world around us by helping others if you don't keep yourself healthy. So thank you so very much, and have a Merry Christmas, everyone. Thank you for all your support of the channel in all the ways you guys do it. I'm truly blessed. So thank you, you guys. I'll see you later. Merry Christmas. On Donner.